The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode. Yeah.
Nothing. It's still not. It's still not registered.
I see her on the. She's a panelist. I see her on the screen. She just might be muted.
Says people can hear it. Can you hear? Should I click to unmute to mute myself?
Now can you hear me, Lou?
Now I hear you. I
All
hear you.
right.
Now I hear you. Yes.
Okay, John? Okay.
Comments from the public. Anybody in the public, just these people out there? Comments? No? Okay. We'll move forward. How about reports from the new board members? Start out there, Mr. Reary.
I have nothing new to report that is of any consequence.
I have nothing new to report. We have been doing some stuff with Young at Heart again, but starting, and hopefully that will continue. It's good to see everybody.
I just want to say it's nice to be back. And hopefully we can get rid of this
Michelle. It's nice to see you.
Okay. Let's just go here. So we're forward to, review regarding expenditures from the surtax we collected. I guess year to date.
Yeah, basically, what you had in front of you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Basically, what you have as part of your attachment, your packet, is a list of expenditures of what we call the 302 account. And that is the tax revenues that we get from Palm Beach County. And at the last meeting, we approved the projects that were actually going to be coming out of that account. And then what you have here tonight is the exact expenditures to date. Okay, these are the projects that we have already taken funds out this year. And you can go through there and see, it doesn't mean that the project is completed. It's just letting you know what we've expended to date. Okay. So this is just part of the whole review process that we do on an annual basis, which we are required to do. So if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them if I can.
Lou, I saw that they started at the Bob Marcello Park, the lighting replacement on 2 and 3. How are they doing on that?
That is complete.
That's what I thought. I haven't been there lately.
Yeah, we've completed fields 2 and 3 plus the tennis court.
Is there any way that we can get the print bigger?
Yeah, I guess we can do that, Sandy, and give it to you later.
Yeah, there's a few of us that will need a magnifying glass.
I can get that to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other?
Will you be holding workshops for the next capital year for the public or ideas?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Will you be holding public workshops going forward from the public, the residents that input on the project to be slated?
Well, these projects have all been approved through the, every year we turn around and we have the open meetings with the public to go through everything in our strategic plan. Okay, this is everything that's gone through the whole process and has been approved by council.
And then that's why I'm bringing up maybe people who are new to the
Yeah, no.
we'll have the opportunity to have it. Let's put it up and change.
Well, John, that's actually my next question. How is it that some of these improvements have $0 on the line items?
Well, it's just that to this point, we haven't spent any monies on that project.
Thank you.
Okay. This is just to let you know exactly out of that account what we have spent to date.
Okay.
Very good.
Chairman, I have a question, or follow-up question to that. So if there's a dollar amount attached to it, if they completed, that it was through the fiscal year, last year, okay, all of
Correct.
these that we completed that.
Correct. Yes. Okay.
Any other comments from board members regarding the project?
And if I may, through the chair, just to clarify, this is only out of the 302 account. Okay, there are other projects that don't come out of the tax receipts.
All right, we can move on to the next line item, which is update from Mr. Recchio regarding program COVID-19 special appreciation for very volunteers.
As as the programs go, as you know, because of this pandemic, we're pretty limited on what we're able to do. As much as we try to put as many programs together as we can, but we have to stay within the parameters and CDC guidelines. So when we have a class, you know, we can't have more than 10 people in a group, which limits us to, we do have dance classes. Um, we do have yoga, and a lot of the yoga is actually outside, so it's even better for them. And then what we did is I gave you a list of some entertainment to try to get the public out of their houses. Uh, you know, we're fortunate. We have a park that's large enough that social distancing is not an issue. So what we've done is we've put some programs together pretty much every Friday night. We either have a concert or a movie. And we've now purchased our own movie screen and projecting them every time we want to have an event, and it's working out very well. The attendance is growing. I think at our last concert we had about 100 people. A couple weeks ago we had a couple hundred people at a concert. The movies are growing, and we are going to continue this going right through the spring of next year. And you'll be receiving a notice on what concerts and movies will be playing after the first of the year. We've added, on your list, we've added a movie on December 5th. We always have on the first Saturday of December, we have our official holiday light up. And that holiday light up brings in about 10,000 people. And that's not what we're looking to do, is to bring 10,000 people into the park. But basically what we will do is we will have food trucks there like we normally do. They'll be coming in around 5 o'clock. And at 6:30, we're going to have the official tree lighting. It's not going to be a big celebration. As you notice, it's not the headliner on this flyer, but we do want to let people know that we are lighting the Christmas tree like we do every year at 6:30, and then it'll be followed by the movie The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, which we thought would be a good family movie. And again, the food trucks will be out there in the beginning while we're lighting the tree, and prior to lighting the tree, we will have holiday music playing. So, you know, we invite families to come out. We expect everybody to practice social distancing. Our staff is out there during all of these events. And if people start wandering around, we want to make sure they have their masks on. If they're in their own group, it's groups of 10, that's fine. Again, if they're within 6 feet, we want them to have their masks on. If they're going to the food truck, they have to have their mask on. And if for some reason anybody's coming into the park and maybe they forgot a mask, or maybe somebody else is joining them and they don't have a mask, our staff is walking around with plenty of masks on hand so that we can hand them out. And then you've also got the hand sanitizers that are stationed throughout the park. So we are doing everything we possibly can to practice these CDC guidelines that are required. One thing we don't want to do is get shut down and be responsible for somebody getting sick. People have been very good. They've been wearing their masks and they're keeping their distances. They realize the seriousness of this pandemic. So we're looking forward to this whole series of concerts and movies that I think you're going to see it grow and become very popular. And if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them if I can. can't hear you.
Is the cafe open?
No,
Not yet.
no. That cafe, we did have a vendor, and unfortunately, or fortunately, the wife was pregnant, and the pandemic kind of got a hold of their family. So it was difficult. So we did let them out of the contract because we don't know what's going to happen, and we didn't want to hold them to it. And we'll turn around and re-advertise probably after the holidays.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other comments from the board? Mr. Recchia?
Actually, I just wanted to say, James, we were at the Halloween event. We were at the Halloween event over at the park,
Yeah.
and it was wonderful. Everything was very well done. The food trucks were out there. Everyone social distanced on their own, so it was a great job with the movie. At the last meeting, I believe you mentioned that there was transportation you were looking to get into, whether it was the train or the trolley, to get people from the park, from the lot into the park. Do we have that in place for the 5th or not yet?
No, not yet. Again, it's we're looking at getting these trams. That's what's been budgeted for. A couple of trams to get people from either the front parking lot, especially when we have a number of people, and they'll be able to drive right in on the lawn and bring people up closer to the stage. And we haven't had that flexibility in the past. Okay. Mhm. Okay, that'll be a definite plus for our events. Right now, what we do have kept in the budget is the 4th of July, which would be the next major event. But again, that's up in the air too, depending on how things progress. It's the spring event, which was the seafood festival, that has already been canceled. That's not going to happen. We had the Mayor's Golf Tournament, which was scheduled for the 30th of January over at Madison Green. That's been canceled. So again, things are still happening. But at least on Friday nights, we can get the families out a little bit and try to live with the pandemic the best we can. Okay. Anything else? Any questions? We do have I should bring up, we do have a vendor that's going to be moving into the cafe at Veterans Park, by the way. As soon as they get their licenses, they'll be opening up. And we hope that'll be shortly. COVID-19, you see what's happening again at the cultural center and at the rec center. We have installed temperature scanners, so when you walk in the front door, it automatically takes your temperature, and if your temperature is 100.4 or above, an alarm will go off, and we'll ask you to step aside, and then we'll take a temperature again just to make sure that you're okay. And if you still have that temperature, you won't be allowed to enter the facility. And everybody is to wear masks. And then again, hand sanitizers are throughout the building. So we're again keeping track of the people as the best we can in all of our facilities. We're not having meetings face to face. It's all go-to or Zoom meetings. This isn't the only meeting. It's even our staff. We're separated and keeping our 6-foot distance. Okay. Could be the new norm, I guess. Pardon? Yeah. This time of the year, we always want to thank our volunteers, and Councilwoman Selena has been very gracious to step forward and kind of make a presentation.
No, I actually love sugar, so it was a good excuse. But thank you very much, everybody, our board, our board presidents that are here from all of our youth. So actually, we have Claudine Gooden, who does our youth basketball here, and I think we have some here from Savon's basketball camp that are here. But thank you very much, Ed Bianco, with our youth basketball. Our youth soccer is Mal Hansen, and then our youth football, Mike Lavarnio. So thank you very much for everyone all that you do, all the coaches and everything. It really takes a lot to get all of them going. So, and thank you very much to the board for all of your dedication and support and time that you put into it. So thank you.
And
of
as
course,
we
the
go,
staff.
and as we go through this every year, I mean, most of our programs would not be in existence if we didn't have volunteers. We could not possibly do all the programs without you folks coming forward and taking the lead, and it is very much appreciated, very much. I want to thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yes.
Motion.
Phyllis.
Aye.
With that, if there isn't any additional comment, anybody have anything up here on the front
Motion.
Just to let them know, you know, our volunteers and everything, and because Selena has such a sweet tooth, she has all kinds of sweets, cupcakes and everything in the conference room there, so please help yourselves.
You're
Okay?
welcome.
Aye.
Wish everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you, Lou, and this meeting would not have been as efficient without Mr. Rufus